Oh! Oh!
Yo!
Yes! Yes! Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. The end is here.
For now.
For season 2, at least. A lot of things happened in this arc.
I'm kind of sad.
I am too, because now what are we going to do with our Sunday nights?
Well, the first thing we're going to probably do is watch the end of Attack on Titan, if I had to guess.
That's one thing, definitely, we need to do.
And the next thing we're probably going to do is keep watching some Dr. Stone to see how that goes.
Yes. But Jujutsu Kaisen, Season 2, what a ride, man. Jujutsu Kaisen, I can't believe that this is it. That this is the last episode of this season. And it's probably going to be a while before we're going to see it again. Hopefully MAPPA's able to get their controversies and all their stuff handled so they can properly pay their animation teams. And the animation team comes back and they're happy with everything.
I kind of hope the animation team goes on strike or something, like, now that this is finished with, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
It's like, rather than actually submit to doing all the extra stuff that they've been taking on because the CEO or whatever thinks they need to do even more than they already were.
We are going to be watching the intro one more time, considering that this is the end of this season. So we might as well enjoy it.
And this is one of my favorite anime intros probably I've ever seen.
It's a good one. It is really good.
I heard not everybody likes it as much, but for me personally, this is like top 10 like anime intros. Like, I think this one's really cool.
Might as well just enjoy it while we can. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready? Let's go.
Now we know why she covered her eye in the intro.
Yeah.
Now we know why all those lights went out.
人類のネクストステージ、それは重力からの脱却だよ。
違う、重力の最適化だ。
エネルギーをほぼ日本が独占することになる。他の国はもちろん世界各国が黙っちゃいない。生身の人間がエネルギー源なんだ。
Yeah, that's true.
それがなんだ、人間の可能性は。それを自ら生み出そうともした。だがそれではダメな。私が作るべきは私の手から離れた混沌だったんだ。
マヒトとかいう呪霊がいるだろう。魂に干渉できる術式を持ったやつ。
さっきあいつが取り込んだけど。
個人が
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good.
Oh.
天元の結界じゃない。
槍術で取り込んだ呪霊の術式の精度は取り込んだ時点でその成長を止める。君との戦いで真人は成長した。キング済みの2種類の非術師に遠隔で無為転変を施した。
That's oh man.
No.
That's
虎杖
That's Megumin's.
yeah, Megumin's sister.
Yeah.
呪物を取り込ませた者。吉野純平のように術式を所持しているが、脳のデザインが非術師のもの。前者は器としての強度を、後者は術式を発揮する仕様を手に入れた。私の呪力に当てられて寝たきりになった者もいたが、じきに目を覚ますだろう。
No.
彼らにはこれから呪力への理解を深めるため殺し合いをしてもらう。院の虎杖裕二が悪意を持って放たれたとでも思ってくれ。
力を与えただけで人々が殺し合いを始めるとでも。
物事には順序があるのさ。あるわけないだろう。質問が軽くなってきているよ。
Oh.
今動けないんだけど。毒が。鮮血で俺の血が混じったんだ。当然だ。
Oh,
Nice.
舞ちゃんの援護がない。あとスーツの子は私の仲間が保護しているよ。場違いだからね。
もういいよ。
まだ話の途中だよ。1000年前から私がコツコツ契約した術師たちの慣れの果てだ。これからの世界だよ。
Oh shit.
Damn. This is about to get ugly.
じゃあね、虎杖勇士。道場先生！聞いてるかい、スクナ。始まるよ。再び。呪術全盛、平安のような。
長官とはまだ連絡が取れないの？
ああ、ダメですね。秘書ともずっと連絡つかずでして。
And imagine that, dude.
どうする？
Just like waking up one morning and then hearing that like there's an entire, pretty much city-wide area that just disappeared overnight. Nobody knows exactly why.
That'd be insane, man.
That'd be scary as fuck.
No doubt.
霊の存在を公表するそうだ。呪霊の存在を公表する？マジで言ってる？
What the?
呪霊はあくまで
Whoa.
東京のみに発生するものとして公表するそうだ。
一般人の呪力の露出を東京へ促し、
ないため原因は不明のままです。
Everyone's gonna think it's a prank.
Everyone just would see this and just think,
Well, it's like the government, like recently, supposedly being like, yeah, aliens exist, and everybody's just like, all right.
Nani?
Oh.
news crew gets devoured by cursed entity, and you cut to Chopin.
英語
Oh! Oh, this is so bad.
This is not good.
You know, I really think that Tango Gameworks,
Yeah.
whoever their creative leads are, probably have read this manga. I mean, this is super Ghostwire Tokyo vibe. It's like you're in Tokyo, you're in Shibuya, but you're the only person left with a corporeal body, pretty much. So the whole place is just like desolate like this. That box does not look the freshest.
Nope. I have a bad feeling this girl's gonna die.
Is there something there she can't see?
Oh. No. No.
Yeah, no, that's a trap. That's fucking creepy.
母さんもお父さんもお姉ちゃんも弟も先生も
私に弟はいないよ。あと先生は嫌い。
あと先生は嫌い。
Oh no.
大丈夫？
No. No.
Ooh, I thought she was gonna be smart enough not to go for a second.
She's dead. Bye.
Slow motion, so somebody might be here. Save her. Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Who is that?
ごめんね。
Oh! Oh!
Yo!
Yes! Yes! Yes!
I thought he looked familiar.
Oh!
It only took him to the last episode of the season to bring him in.
Nice shot.
見えてるんだっけ、リカちゃん。やりすぎや。
天元と向き合わないとね。君はどうする？
僕があなたたちの命令に従うと分かったでしょ。
呪霊をいくら殺したところで何の証明にもならんさ。
号とか関係ないですよ。彼は渋谷で犬巻君の腕を落としました。虎杖裕二は僕が殺します。
Shit.
So he's back, but he's after Yuji. Satoru Gojo has been deemed an accomplice in the Shibuya incident, is hereby expelled from Jujutsu Society. What?
Bullshit.
In addition, any attempt to free him from his seal will be deemed a crime. What the fuck?
You dumb motherfuckers.
What is wrong with them? Samine Shiaga sentenced to death for inciting Satoru Gojo and Subaru Geto, causing the Shibuya incident.
What?
Who is Masumi Shiaga?
He's the teacher. He's the principal at Jujutsu Ai.
Wow. The suspension on Yuji Itadori's death sentence is hereby revoked and his execution shall be carried out promptly.
Oh, mother. Oh, no.
I knew that was coming. Special grade sorcerer Yuta Okatsu shall be appointed as Yuji Itadori's executioner.
God dang it.
That fucking sucks.
Inside the darkness. I think that's where Yuji is. And thus he's still hunting for Gojo. Is that Yuji? It is. Damn! And that's where we're left with.
Anything after the credits?
I don't think so. It was pretty close. Nope.
Yeah, I think this is probably one of the greatest anime of the modern era.
I would agree. This show has gone beyond, like, the first season and everything that it accomplished was tremendous. What they have done with this, with the second season, has been nothing short of just this is a watershed moment for anime.
Mm.
This is where, when I say watershed, it's basically like the high watermark that you see of like an impact of something.
Well, there's been a lot of things we've even reacted to, that I'm always like, this has a lot of potential,
Yes.
And when I watched the first season of this, I was like, this has a lot of potential. But this is one of the first things where I'm like, I had no fucking idea it was going to go this hard,
No. That's the beauty of it.
When I think something has potential, I'm like, it'll be really enjoyable. I'm like, nah, this is like, pretty much the first show I've ever seen since watching Cowboy Bebop that I'm like, this could end up next to Cowboy Bebop on like if you're going to watch one thing that I'm going to recommend to you, either Bebop or this, it could be there,
You see, we talk about great anime. There's good anime, there's, ones that we watch and we enjoy. Then there's ones that are special, ones that leave an impact on us that stays long after we're done watching it. And then there are those that reshape our understanding and our thinking of what anime and this medium is truly capable of. This is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And Bebop is up there. I would also say it's a movie, but I would also say that Akira is up there as well. I would also say...
I rate Akira as my favorite anime film of all time.
Yeah. And then, of course...
Spirited Away being a close second.
And Spirited Away, that's another one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, anything Miyazaki makes is always going to be, like, trying to push the medium forward. And this, I think, is the modern equivalent of that. Like, we talked about how much we loved Mob Psycho 100. And I love Mob Psycho 100. I would recommend that to anyone out there getting into anime because of its ease of access, its characters, its story, and just how quick and easy it is to get into it. And the fact that it gets
to the point, so it's not like a massive undertaking for someone to get through watching.
Yes.
Like, One Piece is one of those things where I understand why people like it, and I understand why you would recommend that people try to get into it. but it's not a simple undertaking.
No, it isn't.
It's like Mob Psycho is a simple undertaking to check out and get through.
Yes. And while
you can do it in a few weeks if you really want to.
And while I love Mob Psycho as an anime, and I still consider it to be one of the better anime that I've watched in the last 5 to 10 years. This
is the kind of thing that basically tells me that Mob Psycho is still not quite a 10 out of 10.
Yes. And that's saying something because we loved Mob Psycho basically all the way through, and I still give it like easily a 9 or a 9.5 out of 10. And there's days I want to give it a 10 out of 10, but then I see stuff like this, and I'm just like, boom! Like, this is not only next level, this is something I think a lot of 3D animation studios, the more that 3D animation is accepted and is, completely absorbed into the Japanese animation community, this is that anime that I think everyone's going to look back on and just say, yes, this is it. And I know that I would say also you could throw Demon Slayer in there as well. Demon Slayer.
For me, this still has a point up on Demon Slayer.
And I agree with that too.
Like, this is also showing me that Demon Slayer is probably a 9.5 out of 10. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, this season at least, this season is like 10 out of 10.
Oh, no doubt.
And I give it that even though there were some episodes where it was obvious the animators were overworked and not quite putting in the same effort they did with other episodes.
Yes.
Because just overall, as an entire experience, like, this was just something else.
Yes.
Like, entirely. Like, oh my god. Like, I'd watched quite a few anime at this point, and almost all of them, except for like Dragon Ball Z for nostalgia purposes.
Yeah.
Cowboy Bebop because it's my favorite of all time, and Elfen Lied because it's probably like my favorite, like, underground, like, not everybody loves it of all time. I hardly ever rewatch any of them. And I'm already like, I don't want to rewatch this like so many times. Like, this is like a finding like that one song that like you're gonna replay over and over again until you fucking hate it,
Yeah. Oh god.
It's like I'm probably going to end up eventually like going to sleep with this on instead of It's Always Sunny a lot.
That'd be impressive. So we got a lot to look forward to in the next season, but for this season,
I'm praying so hard because obviously they've shown what they can do at this point, but there's rocky things in the studio. I wouldn't really be that surprised if something really bad happened and this never gets continued. Like, somehow. Like, it's not unusual for anime to not be completed to the very end, And just, please don't let this be one of those that, like, gets dropped partway through,
Yeah.
It's like, I want to see where this freaking goes without having to read the damn manga.
Oh, they confirmed the arc. They confirmed that the next arc is being made. So that's something.
I'm sure they did. It's just, of course, like, they're wanting to make it, but what's going to actually happen is my question,
Yeah.
I mean, Mappa's also doing Chainsaw Man, right?
Yes.
I mean, that's really one, too, that I'm also kind of like, it has potential the same way this has potential, depending on where they go in the second season of it. So that's also exciting. But I just want Mappa's animators to be okay,
I do too.
If they overwork their animators to the point that they start quitting or dying of overwork, like, they're going to ruin everything.
Well, here's the hoping that now that they're done with Attack on Titan, they can now focus. Because if Mappa only works on this and Chainsaw Man,
And they're not going to just do that from what the CEO was saying, though.
But my whole thing is those are the two right now that people are looking at as the anime of the next 3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
These two alone.
These are taking Attack on Titan slot easily.
Yes. Yes.
It's like this one's taking it more than Chainsaw Man, but Chainsaw Man has potential to be right there with it.
Yes, it does. And I'm hoping that we eventually get more Chainsaw Man, and we get more Jujutsu Kaisen.
As much as I like it, Dr. Stone is just not quite up there with these two. Like
I hate to say that too. Dr. Stone I like a lot. I give it easily like an 8.5 out of 10.
Like it's great.
It is,
but like
has so much good stuff in it. But
it's not quite in that same level as what we just saw.
yeah, this is. I hate saying it because it makes it sound like I'm not being serious. This is truly something special. This is something that I will watch again years from now, and I guarantee you, I will feel the same amount of excitement, and the same amount of just pure, unadulterated enjoyment from this as the first time I watched it. Much like Bebop, I've watched Bebop. I can't tell you how many times, and I still enjoy it even after all these years.
This is the thing I'm going to be bugging the shit out of my best friend Chance for a very long time about how he needs to watch it. He's probably never going to, but I'm going to keep bugging him about it. Like,
fingers crossed, dude.
Or to be like, man, this is the one. You got to check it out.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Truly, fingers crossed.
I couldn't get him to check out Attack on Titan, but goddamn, he would like this show. I know he would fucking love this.
Well, anyway, we're going to end it here, everybody. Thank you all so much for sticking with us through this. And I guess here's to the future. Here's to what is next with Jujutsu Kaisen. And here's to hoping that Mappa Studios finally gets the head screwed on straight. And we continue to get more from this amazing intellectual property. And we get more from Chainsaw Man. Please, 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 Mappa. Don't fuck this up.
It just switched over to a New Year's, so New Year's wish, whatever power that be, like, you know, great winds of
the great winds,
plenty and blessings to Mappa's way, you know.
Yes, I agree. Well, thank you again, everybody, and until next time, I'm Nate.
I am Nick.
Y'all be good people. Take care. Peace.